Yes.
Hello, ninjas.
Yes. We're live.
We're live. We're live on TikTok. We're live on Instagram.
We've never been more live.
We're kicking it like we always do every Wednesday at this time. You want to kick it off? You want to tell them what we're talking about?
Yeah, dude. We're yet another edition of Kicking It with the Ninja. We have a very special product to announce.
Yeah, we've just been fast and furious with
We're
the
fast and
product.
furious with the products. They're going crazy over there.
Yeah.
Dude.
So last week we talked about stickers, primarily available on patches. If you have any further questions about stickers, feel free to ask at the end. We're going to do the Q&A for everybody. But our newest product, which is actually going to be live on the site by the end of the day, we are in the process of working on it at this current time. But they're actually going to be our Spangle transfers. So you can see they're kind of like rhinestones, except they're a little more affordable. And they're actually just paper instead of like the actual stones. They follow the same exact pressing instructions. So basically, press at 315 for about 15 seconds. And these are cool peel. So you are going to want it to sit there for about like 15 to 30 seconds after pressing. And then this, the side you actually put onto the garment is sticky. So you're going to want to peel it up pretty slowly just to make sure all these little dots stick on your garment. And then, it only takes one press. You don't have to double press this like you double press our typical easy peel DTF transfers. And again, these are cool peel. So, you are gonna want to, you can't go as fast as you go with the easy peel, but you can still go relatively fast, So we got those, and then pricing is basically we go from, I think the biggest size we're gonna do is, I think it's like 15 by 15. I'll have to look, and we go as small as 2 by 2. So if you want a design for like a hat or a sleeve or even like a small left chest, like I said, you can go as small as 2 by 2. And then if you just want a full front design, like some of the ones we're showing you here, we're gonna have those as well, along with custom sizing to fit whatever needs you may have for your design. And you can pick up 3 colors for each one. So we'll make it as easy as possible, just from like a user perspective with doing it. You just select your 3 colors. And then if you have any other, unique requirements or specific requirements for your design, you can always leave it in our notes section. Same as with UV or DTF by size, whichever ordering process you're going through. And then, that's basically it. And we actually, unlike most of our specialty transfers, like our glitter, our glow in the dark, our foil, where they're only available through gang sheets, we are actually going to be offering Spangles and by size. So if you just want one design, you can just get one design. We don't have any minimum order quantity for those. And then just like everything else, bulk order discounts are in place for these. And you don't have to worry about building a gang sheet. Even though we do make it easy with our gang sheet builder, you don't even have to build a gang sheet for these. You can just upload your design, pick the 3 colors you want, pick your quantity, upload another design if you want, or you can just check out and get that. A 2 by 2, one 2 by 2 is about like 50 cents. So you're getting pretty cheap. It's pretty cheap stuff. Affordable, very affordable, more affordable than rhinestones. And honestly, it gives you that great look with a rhinestone transfer. Just this time it's on Ninja Transfers and it's not on Ninja Patches.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So this is available where or will be available on which portion of the website? It
will be available on Ninja Transfers. It'll be in our specialty DTF drop down.
Beautiful.
Like I said, these will be available by the end of the day. They're not available right this moment, but we will have them very soon. Honestly, probably within the next hour or 2. We might even drop them while we're doing this live.
It's entirely possible.
Yeah, you really never know. You never really know.
Put it past the guys in the boiler room to throw these up on the website.
No.
This is exciting because I've had a lot of people that are kind of, they want that rhinestone look, but the 25-piece minimum is a bit of an obstacle. Certain things like that, pricing and if you're trying to do a full front with rhinestones,
it can be a little pricey.
That can definitely get up there in price. So this is definitely going to be a game changer, kind of giving that look. And you know, the ease of ordering and everything.
Mhm.
And do we know what like turn time on this would be? Did we say that?
I mean, it should be basically the same as transfers.
Okay.
So we are getting printers for these, so we are going to be printing
We're
them
gonna be
in
pumping
house.
these out in house.
Yep.
Beautiful.
So turn times be relatively quick, 1 to 2 business days.
Mhm.
And like I said, bulk order discounts still apply. And in terms of just things you can apply them on, essentially any type of garment. It's kind of the same as DTF, really. They can be applied to anything. Obviously, they'll look a little bit better on certain garments, especially since it gives like that sparkly glow. 100% cotton is always a go-to, but they even look great on hats. They'll work on beanies as long as they don't have a super deep rib like along the cap there. Yeah, in terms of application, they can pretty much be applied to any type of garment. We see people use them on bags a lot too. They're pretty popular in that space with tote bags. So yeah, even if you're applying like canvas, it'll follow the same exact pressing instructions. We'll actually have that all laid out too, just like we do with all of our transfer types. We're gonna have the full pressing instructions, video instructions, all that good stuff. Just to make sure the process is as easy as possible for you guys, so you don't miss a step when you're trying out these new transfer types.
It's exciting, dude.
It is. Let's see if anyone got any questions.
I'm sure they do.
Let's see.
Nita says hi.
Oh, she says hi.
Hi, Nita.
Hi, Nita. How
Hope
are
you're
you?
well.
Let's see with TikTok. Any tests on minky fabric? Do you know what minky fabric is, Ryan? 'Cause I don't know what minky fabric
I just don't think I've ever
No.
heard of that in my life, to be honest. But so my guess would be no. At least on minky. Let me look that up, dude. Let me look up what.
All right, you look that up. I'll
Yeah.
answer this other question because someone actually asks. He joined a little bit late, so he's wondering if there's single color. There are actually 3 colors. We had one of our people even just see people listen, dude.
Dude, people listen.
People listen.
That's
Shout out
what's so
Samantha for just answering the question for us. But yes, this is 3 colors. I believe we have like 20 different colors you can select, and it's super easy. Like if you pick how many colors you want, then you just pick the 3 colors and bang, you're there. Add your quantity, upload another design if you want, or just check out. Like I said, no minimum order quantity here. So if you just want one to test it out, you can get them for, most of them you can get. If you're just getting one, you can get them for under $5. Especially if you're like just a 3x3, 4x4. If you just want to test it out, see what it looks like. We would recommend if you're going like a super small, if like you're going 4x4 and under, you probably shouldn't have super tiny text there. It's not really going to come out great with the rind or with the spangles. If you're going super small, we would recommend just kind of like a non-text design. And it's something that's not super intricate, just so you can actually tell what it is when it turns into a spangle transfer. But yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Dude, so this is the minky you were talking about.
Oh,
the little shag.
Oh, I know. Now I know a minky fabric.
Yeah, I didn't know the name, but this is what we're working with in that question, and yeah, that should work.
Yeah,
no problem, no issues there.
Yeah, no, they shouldn't have any issues. Yeah. And just like our normal Easy Peel DTF transfers, it's really kind of one size fits all with the pressing. With certain materials, you can take down the temperature a little bit, especially if you're worried about scorching. But we do, offer supplies on our website to prevent scorching and actually enhance the feel of your transfers, like our silicone upper platen cover and even the lower platen cover can help with that as well. So if you really want to enhance your DTF game or just your apparel game in general, we have pretty much everything you could think of to really get your customers or your friends, your family, or whoever you're giving these to really the best quality garment they could get. Let's see. Let's see if we got any. Oh, we got. Do you recommend any heat presses?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the funny thing is we actually have heat presses on our site now. Mm-hmm. That was to see we released so many things that I kind of forget how many things we released. Mm-hmm. So, yes, we do have, and we know that you guys have been asking for heat presses for a while.
Pretty much since we started.
And we've always kind of had like affiliate links with like Heat Press Nation, but now we're actually just selling some of Heat Press Nation's heat presses directly on our website. So you don't even have to follow a link. You can just go to the product on our website and just purchase. So we have 4 of their signature series heat presses. We have 2 of their 15 by 15s and then 2 of their 16 by 20s. And really the difference is with the 15 by 15, one's auto and then one is manual. So basically, like when you press it, the manual one, you have to lift up, auto, it pops open. That's really the only difference.
I do love the auto open.
We all love the auto open. The auto open is the
nice.
best. But each of them is super high quality and super low maintenance. Honestly, it's kind of just a plug in, heat up, and press type of deal. Super user friendly. And like I said, they're all from Heat Press Nation. And they have quality stuff. We've always been happy to work with them because of that. And they're right in our header, so it's really hard to miss. Like if you just go on the website, you'll see heat presses. We have our 4 right there. We even have a bit of a comparison chart on our landing page for heat presses to kind of like just guide you through what exactly you may need, differences of each one, all that good stuff. But yeah, so we have the signature series up. We could add more in the future, but as of right now, we just have the signature series. But highly recommend all of them. They're super easy to use, like I said. Yeah, that's really all there is to it. I mean, and in terms of just heat presses in general, I mean, they are on the more affordable side. Heat presses aren't cheap, if we're just being honest about it. But the cheapest one we have, which is one of the 15 by 15s, I think it's like $550, something like that.
$550,
Yeah.
$579, something like that. But this is coming from Heat Press Nation, so
it's always quality,
top of the line quality in terms of.
We love working with those guys. Like I said, they're great dudes over there. They do great work, and obviously this made sense for us to do.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, they're directly on our website. You can buy them directly from us. And then we also do have an actual portable heat press, kind of similar to a Cricut, that we actually use or we actually sell from Makerflow. So, we have we have that one if you're a beginner or if you're just doing small designs and you don't want to break the bank. That one's only about like $60. And that's just super easy for beginners if you're not trying to do super industrial type of heat press. So, all right, let's look at some of these. Let's see what we got. We got the heat press ones. Let's see. What do you think, Ryan? What do you think about these?
Okay, so with the layering puff ink on DTF, someone asked if that's something that we recommend or you can do. I wouldn't recommend, really with any transfer, putting a transfer on top of a transfer. So whether you're going DTF on DTF, foil on DTF, puff on DTF, that adhesive is designed specifically to adhere to the fabric. So if we're pressing it on, it might stay on and it might look great, but the second you run something through the wash, there's a high chance of that coming unstuck just because that, it's not optimized to be clinging to ink. It's really designed to cling to fabric, any and all fabric, of course, but that's just one thing that I recommend to stay away from. So we've had people try to cover up a mistake with another transfer and it looks great, and then they give it to a customer, it comes off in the wash. So it's just always something to kind of be wary of. If you are going to be doing like puff and DTF or something like that, this would be difficult, but really like having those areas on the DTF where you want to put the puff, you would want that to be basically transparent, have the fabric come through, and then kind of have to line the puff up with everything. So that's kind of a pain, kind of difficult to do, but that would be kind of the best way to go about it. So then, the lifespan of the transfers really lasts. So that's what's kind of most important to keep in mind with those layering options and things like that.
Mm-hmm. All right. We got a few people that are a little angry that we're not answering their questions. So I'm scrolling up.
What's going on?
I don't know.
They come in quick.
A couple people. We got that one real quick. But someone asked if we have rhinestones. We do have rhinestones. Sorry we didn't get your question. We were, we were just explaining. We were just rambling.
Yeah,
we're yapping up here.
Yeah,
they pay me to yap, so I'm just yapping. That's really all I got there. But yes, we do have rhinestones on ninjapatches.com. A lot similar to our spangles that we just showed you earlier. But they are only on our Ninja Patches website. So you can go there, check them out. There is a minimum order quantity for those, however. So if you really kind of just want to get one to see how you like it, if you like this style of design, I would probably recommend going with the Spangle. Same exact pressing instructions, cool peel, all that good stuff.
Yep.
And yeah.
What else we got?
Let's see. There's so many, there's so many.
I hear you.
We have a lot. It seems like we got people asking about just to get their transfers feeling better on the garment. So we got one from Elvin Paradise. Hey, most of my DTFs require multiple times of me pressing, and the transfer looks a little wrinkled. What advice for you what advice do we have for that?
Gotcha. Wrinkled transfer.
So the only time, just speaking from like our experience, the only time I ever see like a wrinkled transfer is if we only press it once and then like run it through a wash and it's 100% cotton. Usually that means like if it's wrinkled, it means it's just kind of not like fully cured to the shirt. It didn't like fully adhere and sink into the fabric of the shirt, meaning the shirt shrunk, but the transfer didn't shrink. So that's really the only time I've ever seen wrinkling happen with that. In terms of wrinkling on it happening on your second press, you can always you don't have to do this, but if you want to play it safe, you can always kind of pre-treat the shirt before you press, meaning press it first to get all the wrinkles out. Make sure there's no moisture in the shirt. That's another thing. Like while you press it, you're getting the wrinkles out, but you're also kind of getting that extra moisture out. And then you can just, if you're pressing on a super flat surface, that could help as well. Honestly, I've never really seen wrinkling transfers on a second press like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I would say definitely as well, if you're running into that, either increasing the heat, the pressure, or both, even slightly, combining with the pre-press should kind of help alleviate those issues.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you're running into that issue going through the wash, the heat and the pressure definitely got to go up.
Absolutely. Pressure is another big thing too. Like pressure really helps with just getting that transfer like sink into the shirt. It can be a delicate process when you're brand new to the space, but once you get the hang of it, it's really kind of just like riding a bike. Like, you never forget how to do it. It becomes a process, and then it just goes from there. So, all right, let's go. We got so many people asking questions. I love it. Keep it coming. I know. Keep it coming. So someone's asking if we're going to be selling internationally. That's always been something we want to do. Right now, we only sell to Canada and the continental United States. So, in the future, if that ever opens up, if that avenue ever opens up, if it makes sense for us, we're going to do it. Really, we just want, we want you guys to have the best experience. So if you're ordering, obviously, someone asked if we could sell to India. Like, if you're ordering from a United States company, it's going to take a long time to get there. And in this business, we see a lot of quick turnaround times and stuff like that. So, we want to be able to deliver you guys the best possible experience. And we also want to, from just a business perspective, we want to do it if it makes sense for us too. But that's something we've always been exploring. It's always there. So if it ever comes up that it's a possibility for us, we definitely won't be quiet about the fact that we're going to do it. I'll promise you that.
Yeah.
But I also did want to mention, I know we talked about it at the beginning, but we actually Spangle transfers are live.
You called it, man.
I told you they were gonna.
Told you they were gonna drop.
I told you they were gonna drop during the show.
Literally from your mouth to God's
ears.
Why
don't we just go over them real quick?
Yeah, real quick.
So we do have some. We got here. Hold this. Hold that bad boy. So Spangle transfers. They come on this sheet here. You kind of see it has like a carrier sheet, and you actually have to peel this part off. You don't want to press this thing. You don't want to press that. That's gonna burn. We don't want that happening. I don't want you to burn down your house, or your factory, wherever you're pressing. So you peel this clear thing off right here. Peel that. It is sticky, so when you're putting it onto the garment, you gotta make sure there's no air bubbles in there. So rub it out a little bit. Just use your hands, see if there's any air bubbles, get all that out, and then you press for 15 seconds at 315 degrees. You want to do medium firm pressure. And then once it's done pressing, you let it cool out for about 15 to 30 seconds, and then peel it. And like I said, it is sticky. That stick doesn't go away. So even after you press it the first time. So you are going to want to peel slowly just to ensure all those spangles come up or all those spangles stay down. Right. And don't pull up when you're peeling it off. So they are a little bit longer than our DTF transfers in terms of the pressing process, just because you got to wait for it to cool a little bit. But they still look great, and they can adhere to any type of garment, really. Any type of garment that can take 315 degrees, these can be pressed onto. They can even work on hats. We've done it on polos, 100% cotton, polyester, and they're super lightweight too. That's the other thing, is like rhinestones can be a little heavy, whereas these things are really just pieces of Spangle paper. So they are a lot more lightweight. They're great for like polyester or any like type of active wear. They are on the site now in our header, especially DTF. You can find them there. No minimum order quantity either. You pick up the 3 colors, and that's all there is to it, man. You pick your size, pick your 3 colors. You get 1, you get 100, you get 500, whatever you want, and you go from there.
Beautiful.
So, are you looking at questions, Ryan? What are people asking? What are they asking?
I came in late, so I don't have all the questions that we might have missed, but I saw one like, what's the turnaround on fabric hat patches? I mean, standard time frame on all the patches around 9 to 13 business days to ship out. So that's production window, and then shipping from there. We do have the Ninja Fast option for a lot of the more basic patch styles, about 5 business days to produce. You have it in a few days from there. And also we do have like a next day ship option. So the second, standard production's done, we have a next day ship. So that's kind of the standard turn time for the majority of those options. And if it's available for a 5-day production window, you'll see it on that product page, but make sure you select that at checkout as well. That is, it's not a standard 5-day production. That is a special service. Expedited option does come with an additional cost, but obviously you're going to save you time production wise and having those in your hands faster.
Exactly. Did we answer that?
No, that just popped up. Do you offer any artwork fixes? Yeah.
Of course we do.
Yeah.
Of course we do. We're all artists. We're all artists at heart.
It's true.
It's been beaten out of us, but we're all artists at heart.
It's true.
So we all clamp onto it a little bit. We hold it dear, near and dear to our hearts still. So yes, we will make artwork changes. We won't do anything from scratch. We won't like create your logo for you or anything.
You can knock the background out.
Exactly. Yeah.
Change some colors. Yeah. Crop some stuff. Remove a phone number. Adding stuff in, combining stuff, not really in our wheelhouse. We really are printers first, and we're not magicians. So if you do give us really low resolution artwork, print quality is going to be tough. So that's something we try to catch it. If you're doing like transfers by size or something, we try to catch it, try to reach out to you, try and get you squared away the right way. But that is kind of something to keep in mind when you are working with us. The better the quality you send in, the better quality we're going to be able to send out for you for sure. And
we even have tools for that kind of stuff. Like we have a super resolution feature, which can boost your DPI of your image to print quality. Sometimes an image might be just very low quality that super res won't even get it to that point. In that case, you can always you can do it in Photoshop, or you can reach out to someone on like Fiverr or something like that to like increase or just give you an SVG file or something like that, where you don't have to even worry about it. You can scale it as small or as big as you want. And we do, we have a remove background feature too. Yeah. That's pretty good.
Knock it out.
That can knock it out. But yeah, if you need, even if you want parts of your design knocked out to give it a better feel when you press it, we have no issues doing that. It's just when it comes to like creating artwork from scratch, where we won't really do that.
Yeah. I saw one question. If I create designs in Canva, what format should be sent? I mean, either PNG or PDF is going to be ideal. With the PNGs, Canva does export those out at a lower resolution. So that is something to keep in mind. So I try to always have people export stuff out of Canva if you're doing a PNG at the largest size possible. That way it kind of makes up for those deficiencies in the resolution. Yeah. As for PDFs, I mean, those are print-ready PDFs. Just make sure you don't have any white parts of your design that are flattened into that background. But keep those 2 keys in mind when you're getting stuff exported out. But yeah, Canva is a great option for kind of doing your own designs or stuff like that. Just make sure you export it with those 2 things in mind.
Yeah. I mean, when in doubt, you just export your file as large as possible.
Yeah. Just get the larger
crank it out. Yeah, exactly. The larger you export it, the better it will look as you like. You can downsize it to anything, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like if you export something at like 20 inches by 20 inches, it's gonna look great no matter like. And if it looks decent, then it's gonna look decent no matter how small you get with the design.
But if you go down to a 1x1 and you say, "Hey Ryan, I need this as an 11x11,"
that's
unless it's vector artwork, which Canva's not giving you.
No.
Forget about it.
Yeah, forget about it.
Forget about it.
All right.
What else we got?
Let's see. We got a few more questions here. We'll answer a few more. We always forget to do this. We always forget to do this. But,
I knew it. As soon as you said it.
I know. I knew it too. I knew it as soon as I thought of it.
Foolish.
So as we do with every live, we give out a $25 gift card to 3 lucky winners. So DM us on TikTok, DM us on Instagram. That you kicked it with the ninjas, that you kicked it with Ryan, that you kicked it with Brian, that you just kicked it. And in general, if you're just kicking it, DM us. We'll pick 3 lucky winners to win a Ninja Transfers gift card. And we'll select all those winners by the end of the day. Let's get a few more questions in and get those DMs sent in too, by the way.
DMs.
Yeah. Let's see. Question. We got Spangles questions.
Ooh.
We got Spangles questions. All right. Question from the Spangles. If we have a design that has more than 3 colors, am I able to order it in multiple images? Then press the first one, place, and press the second one. Yeah. I mean, you could do that. I don't think even if like you have to press over the first design, it's not going to damage the Spangle when it's pressed on there. It just doesn't like the second press just doesn't like enhance the feel or anything like it does for DTF, right? So it's not going to damage anything. It just doesn't enhance it. That's why we don't require it. But in your circumstance, I actually do think that would make a lot of sense. It's actually a pretty good way of thinking outside the box, honestly. Yeah. Kudos to you. That's a good one. That's a solid question. That's a solid ass question. Yeah, I like that. Let's see. Oh God.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Yeah, someone says, you just let the first design cool down before doing so.
Yeah, for sure. Let everything cool down if you're going to be pressing anything extra on there.
Yeah, that's really what you got to do.
Protect
and
then protect the transfer.
Exactly. And we have, like I said, we have supplies on the website to help you do just that. So always, silicone over platen cover, lower platen cover. That'll do the trick every single time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got another question from Mario. Can you pay for artwork upscaling? So our image upscaler is actually completely free to use. We actually have a page specifically for that. So like you can even we offer it when you upload designs to order, but we actually have a page where you can just go and upload your design and you can even download the design if you want. Like we don't even keep it in our system unless you're ordering it through us. Then we keep it in your account so it's easy to reorder and all that good stuff. But if you just upload it to our upscaler page, you can just download it yourself and it's completely free to use. So we don't like I said, we don't do any very specific artwork things, but we do have super resolution tool. We have a background removal tool, completely free to use. And if you're on the actual page for it instead of just the product page, you can literally just download that. So if you just need to get the background removed for something, you can just upload it to that and download that image and then use that image for whatever you want. So let's see. Let's get one more. Yeah. We got one more question on us. Let's see what we got. Let's see. All right. I got this question down here on the bottom. All right. Hey guys, I have several designs. Some are complex, some are simple. Is it possible to order them on the same sheet, half and half?
Yeah. Right. I mean, that's the beauty of the gang sheets, right?
That is the beauty of the gang sheet.
If you're talking standard DTF transfers,
yeah,
you can put whatever you want on a gang sheet. So, you're able to upload it, lay it out however you please, and you're good to go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, the gang sheet just makes it super easy. You can just upload. You can even just upload all your designs on a gang sheet builder, hit auto build, pick the sizes, all that good stuff, and I'll just build it for you in seconds. But I think that'll do it for today. I think it will. You guys asked a lot of questions. I'm sorry if I didn't get to all of them. We'll try better next time. I swear. I saw some people were having a little bit of arguments.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sorry.
up some back and forth.
I'm trying my best over here. I'm trying my goddamn best. We'll see. We'll see you guys next Wednesday. Again, DM us. You kicked it with the ninjas, and 3 lucky ones will be picked for win $25 Ninja Transit gift card.
Woo!